before start cooking. If you're new here, my name is Linden and welcome to the channel. Thanks for the visit and thanks for stopping by. Once you comes in, guys, please do thumbs up the live. Feel free to like, share and subscribe to the channel. So in here I have some curry chicken and we have brown stew in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook both of them at the same time. Hopefully all of this can hold in the pot. So sit back, relax and enjoy this video. I'm going to put my kettle on. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. So my brown stew is there and the curry chicken is there. So hopefully I can get everything in. So I want to bring this up to temperature. A bit of oil in that. Get everything set up. Thank you very much. So I'm just get this up to temperature and then we're good to go. All right, in each of this, I'm just gonna put a garlic in. And here I have some thyme. I have some fresh thyme here. You hear that? I mean, that's ready, that's good to go. You have to deal with this proper, you know. So those of you coming on, I'm cooking curry chicken and brown stew. And this is why my chicken always tastes good. So this pot is getting really hot also. So you know you have two hands, utilize them. Let's get that going. Hopefully I can get all this chicken in this. This is boneless and this is how I do mine. We're gonna set that aside. Just give my hand a quick rinse. Once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. You know, don't be shy. All right. So the next thing I normally do when I'm cooking, I don't quick to turn this. Just let him sit a little bit. For those of you just coming on, I'm cooking curry chicken and brown stew chicken. And this, I let this marinate 24 hours before I start cooking this. You're gonna notice in the bottom of this, carrots, and the rest are seasoned in that. Very important. I'm gonna give my hand a bit of wash again. So once it comes in, guys, just double tap on the screen, thumbs up the live. So this is my first turn. I'm turning this. I'm just giving a little bit of turn. Because once you see the curry burn off a bit, you're good to go. I love using these pots because they're cast iron, so next thing what I normally do, have my kettle already good to go. Thank you very much. Texas, how are you doing? All right, I'm just gonna tip a little bit of water. Tip of water. For these pots, they're cast iron. So you have to know how to work them. If time allow me, I'll probably make a bit of just a couple flatbread or roti, you know. You need curry chicken, you can put your order in. If you notice, I don't fully chop with water. Don't start just dabbing water in it because, you know, you're just gonna make a mess. Try work on your flavor, get some color in this. Thank you very much. Something I normally like to do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once it comes in, guys, you know, double tap on the screen. You know, thumbs up the live. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Every little help. I'm adding some smoked paprika to my chicken. So basically everything is in that. All marinated, you know, sit and marinate. Notice the bag I put it in. So make sure we're catching our color. You don't want a brown stew is not brown stew, and the brown stew is not brown. And the curry pale. So once you catch your color, we're gonna tip a little bit more water in this. Yeah, so I'm coming on lovely. We're using hot water. So I want that to start boil. Rest of season, I'm just gonna put him in. With this, because you have marinate in this. Rinse it out and put him straight in. Thank you very much. All right, what I normally do, I have some fresh thyme here, you know, wash them, let them dry down a little bit, that you have them to use. And likewise, the brown stew, everything coming together now. Look at the lovely juice in the brown stew already. See that? That's what I'm going for. Then we're gonna pour all this goodness straight in this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, you see my thyme. I'm gonna cut my thyme up. Have some fresh thyme here. I'm gonna cut it up a little bit because I have some thyme in this already, but normally at some point I'm gonna add some more. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this. And make sure you use boiling water. Very important. All right, to my brown stew now, I'm gonna add a little bit more hot water. I like to keep working it like this. Very important taste. Both of them. They need a little bit more season. So here I have some Linden all-purpose. This is in the UK. I'm in England. Bit more of my special all-purpose, which I made up. This is a world-class Olympic all-purpose, and I still have one more in the cupboard. This one I'm gonna take out in the cupboard. You don't have to hide it. This one is like the boss, I'm telling you. You see this one I'm gonna go for now? This one here is the boss of all them. This one is homemade. All the vegetables in this and all the season was homemade except the salt. So this one is homemade, dried out, blend, natural season. This put the icing on the cake. This one, the real daddy, this one. All right, we're gonna give him another little bit of turn. Make sure everything come together. Welcome, Carlito, welcome. This need a little bit more water. Because guess what happens sometimes when you cook this down? Sometimes you cook this down and the meat just absorb all the liquid. Need a little bit more browning in this. You see this coming out now? This, a bit of my world-class Olympic, bit of my jerk marinade in this. Thank you very much. So this time, tell you, do wonders. Thank you very much. So we're gonna mix these in now. See this? Gonna need a little bit more thing there, liquid in it, but I'm not gonna put it in yet because I'm going for flavor at the moment. All right, I need to taste again, so I'm just gonna rinse the spoon off. Very important, keep tasting. Now we're getting there. Yeah. Now we're getting there. All right, so I'm gonna get about two potato, which I have here. And we're gonna take care of business with them. Looking for my small knife. Once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live, double tap on the screen. Just removing the skin off this. Now, when I'm doing this, I don't like a lot of potato in it. So because I don't want any ketchup in mine. I don't want any flour in this. I just want to keep it nice and simple. I have something here where I'm gonna put a little bit in this. This is like some smoked stock. But this is not bought. This is made by me. That's why my food always tastes different. See that? Lovely smoked chicken stock. But this secret, I can't give it away. This one here is top secret. But this one I'm gonna give you free now. So instead of I using, I grew up using a lot of ketchup and stuff. So I don't want no ketchup in mine. So watch this. That potato will give my sauce or gravy body. Then you don't have to worry about load of flour and stuff like that. So you see that? Turn him down now. This one, so one for the brown stew and one for the curry chicken. Thank you very much. Make sure your potato goes down. Turn him down a little bit. I have some garlic here. So garlic is inside here already. I'm just gonna divide this between two of them. Curry chicken, brown stew chicken. Take him to a different level. Next thing I probably do, I probably just make maybe 3 roti or flatbread, which you can have with this, or you can have rice with it. It's personal preference. All right, meanwhile this going in here, just gonna make a little bit of flatbread, not much. If I even get 2, it's all good. Don't need a lot. You can have this with doubles, whatever you want to have this. You can have this with rice and peas, pumpkin rice. You can have it with coconut rice, white rice, whatever rice you want to have it with, or whatever carb you want to have it with roti, go for it. I love how the brown stew coming now. Man, I'm telling you, look at that. Look at that. This is what I mean. No corn flour. All right. A little bit more flour in this. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to use a pinch of salt in this. Okay. Bit of olive oil, or otherwise you can use butter in it. Grab yourself a fork. Turn this down a bit. And this almost finished. I'm just waiting for the potato to really cook. In this you can add butter to this. Even with that you can add a bit of butter. I'm adding a bit of butter to that because I'm gonna need the butter anyway. So this almost finished. Nice color on the brown stew. Curry chicken. Don't want to overcook this. Couple more minutes and I'm good to go. All right, so I have a little bit of olive oil in this and a little bit of butter, flour, pinch of salt. Now, warm water or a little, not too hot, but you have to be careful with it because it can still, burn you in a different way. This water here is about 70 degrees, so you will feel it on your skin. So I use a fork and just mix it in here first before I start use my hand on it. So what this do when you do it like this and add the hot water to it, it activates some of the gluten in this. Once it comes in, guys, double tap on the screen. Pardon. Now my hands in this now. It's a dust of flour. So I'm just gonna put him on the board here. So these are ready now. I'm just gonna shift them aside because I'm gonna use one of the burner. So my flat pan is on. Turn that off, just push it aside here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make some roti. I'm gonna roll this out. One of the things, make sure you have everything ready. I'm just looking for I have a special spatula, which I normally use. So I need to check the drawers because sometimes my wife, she put things different places. So, and you're gonna need a brush. So I'm just getting my brushes. I have 2 different brushes. So I'll see how it goes. I have another video I want to do to show you how to make the roti very, nice and fluffy. I don't want a lot, and I'm not making them too big. So before I start making this, when you want to know when your roti is okay, when I start, remember I haven't made it yet, so I can't make this up. But I know what I'm doing. This need to puffed up on this. Remember, there's no baking powder in it. I mean, those bubbles. So that's the important part. Put a bit of flour on this. With these things, you have to set yourself up. You're gonna need a bit of butter. So my butter is right there. And I need a plate. So you need to get everything ready before you start this. So my pan here is hot. You don't want this too hot, but you want a bit of heat in it. And we're gonna have this small rolling pin. That's the size of it now. I need to roll it out a little bit more. You need a little bit of flour on your surface. The next thing you can do, you can roll two like this and put them on and they come out lovely. Trust me. So I need to work this now. I want it as thin as possible. Remember what I said? When I put this on the thing, cooking take time. So for those who love cooking, when you go out and you see some lovely food, show appreciation, because whosoever cook it, you get it and eat it just in probably a couple minutes. But the chef that prepare it take hours. All right, I'm just gonna stretch this a little bit. Stretch this a little bit. Remember, this was like this. This is what I'm working on. You're gonna see the beauty of this. As I said, I want to look properly. If you don't see any bubbles, don't even bother with it. Just watch and see what's gonna happen. Already? Seen that? Show you what I mean. You see those bubbles? You make it and you don't see that. Don't even bother. Look at that. Seen that? That's what you want. Now you see that is red. That is good to go. And you don't want to overcook it. Take it up. You put him here. Butter. What the butter do? Keep it moist. On both sides, add butter to it. You notice this look like it made in a factory. Look at that. Then you just chop some curry chicken, put it in this and roll him. Done deal. Once it comes in, guys, double tap on the screen. And if it's your first time here, my name is Linden. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if there's any particular recipe you want me to execute, just leave it in the comment section. And I'll try my endeavor best to do so. So watch this. If you notice, the texture of this is so lovely. Look at that. I'm stretching it and it's not ripping. I'm not going to really drench it, but look at that. The thinner you get it, the better it is. Want it as thin as possible. Then we spread him out. That's the beauty. The best part for me is when the bubbles start coming up. That's when you know you have a good roti. Otherwise, if you don't see that, you're not making roti. You're making roti cousin. And you want the roti brother. Welcome. Who's that? Jamie? Wait, Debbie? Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, long time. I have to link you, Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. So the bubbles I'm telling you about, as I said before, this is what you want to see when you're making roti. If you make roti and you don't see that, you never make roti. You just fooling yourself. Just watch this rising again. As I said, there's no yeast and there's no bicarbonate flour in that. But as the gold finger strike again, that's what the Olympic chef bring to the table. So this, you need to take him off now. Otherwise, it's going to be dry. You don't want this dry. And be careful, be gentle when you touch it, because if you press it and the air in it, that steam, hot air come out, is going to burn you. You're going to jump, I'm telling you. So as I said, you brush these. You can put some olive oil on this, or you can use butter. I prefer to use the butter, because if you add anything hot to this, or you just warm it a little bit, just wake the butter up a bit, and then you're good to go. So I have about 2 left, and then, that's good. It's world-class Olympic roti. It doesn't get better than this. Yeah. You know what's going on. You know what's going on, Debbie. You know what's going on. What I will do, I'll make a single video on this, and then you can follow through easier. And I will put a recipe on that. So I'm just stretching this. When you stretch this, it's easier. Cook faster. You don't need to play around with it, but skill still needed. Might look easy to me, but I've been playing around with food from young boy. So with food, men, food and ingredients, we're like best friends. All right, this is my last one. And then I'm going to show you what you can do with one. I will make sure get a suitable container or board, and I'm going to chop some of the chicken, and I'm going to roll this and show you what it look like, what you can do with this. Now flip him over. I'm telling you, this is my favorite part. I'm telling you, the bubbles just coming up. Tell you, I'm enjoying myself. For me, this is a therapy. You know, a lot of people like to go party, drink. This is me. This is my comfort. Put me in the kitchen with some ingredients. Just leave me alone. You don't have to worry. You can even go on holiday and come back. I'll be still here, creating some lovely recipes. All right. So I have one left now. As I said, when you make this, important, make sure you put butter on it or some olive oil. See the bottom one? Then I'm going to turn this. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to show you something. Before I even do what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you what must happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's not a good roti. I'm going to crush it up without it get smashed. That's the last one there. Yeah. All right. You see this? Watch this. You must be able to do this. You don't even know what's in my hand. Watch this. Come right back out. That's when you know you have a good roti. But when you make them, because I'm going to use one of this now, cover them. Once they cool down, just cover them with a cling film, airtight, and they'll keep nice and soft. All right, that's the last one now. I don't need this flour. What I normally do when I finish, you know, a lot of chefs like to use their parsley, coriander. I love to use thyme. Especially depends on the dish I'm cooking. Roti, finish. All right. So with the butter, we don't need that butter anymore. I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to get the proper tool to execute that. Show you guys. I will be getting a different cutting board and just put on top of this. And then I'm going to show you how to deal with this on a world-class level. So once you have your curry chicken done and your roti, I'm going to show you what you can do. Brown stew chicken there also. Just clean up a little bit around me. I'm gonna get myself different bowl. All right, we're gonna get a little bit of chicken without the sauce, just like this. And if you want, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll make it interesting. Bit of curry chicken and a bit of brown stew chicken on that. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna cut this up and see how much I get. I was gonna use my chopper, but using my knife, I'm all right with that. So you see, you actually have a tortilla wrap in a different way, but this one is roti. I don't want it too massive. All right, I'm gonna check here and see if I have any salad. I'm all right because I don't want to go over the other fridge. All right, I don't find any salad in this fridge, so it's not a big issue because I don't want to waste you guys' time, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to rest this here. The roti I'm going to use, can use any one, but I want to use the first one. So you have the roti there, and I'm going to put this there. If you want a little bit of mayo in it, like garlic mayo or jerk mayo, go ahead and do that. Just watch this. Right, or whatever you want to call it, left, right. Gonna do like this, and the reason why you do like this is to hold the filling in. And that's why I didn't want to make it massive. I'm gonna go like this, tuck your hands in, the fingers in, this rolled out flat, and you roll them. All right? And this is what you get. See that? Now this pan is hot, yeah? What I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna get this because butter is on it. Just a little bit of butter. We're just gonna put him there. Just to warm him through a little bit. No big deal. All right. Then need a ladle because you have to make this look nice, you know. You can't just cook something and then just don't execute it properly. So I'm just gonna put some curry chicken in this. Either one you can put in this. Over the other side, I'm just putting in some curry chicken, and then you can serve your roti with this. Just a compliment with this, just like that. A simple, you can put a lid on it, and you have the roti right there. Open it, cut your roti, start to eat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, and thank you for your effort and your support and your positivity. You know, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna knock off because I still have some prepping to do. So appreciate you all. I'm gonna give you a close-up shot of this. I'm telling you, look at that. And as I said, I could have easily put another one Maybe if I get the next one like this, I'll see what happens. Just put it on it. I want all of you to do me a favor. Double tap on the screen and thumbs up the live. You know, show your support. So I'm going to put some brown stew in the other one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So this is how we do it. If you're hungry, just let me know if you're hungry. So you have this here, or, you know, you can just use the board we have. You know, you guys can tell me which one. I'm going to show you something and you tell me which one look better. I know you're probably going to say the board. So I agree with you guys, because you can easily do this. So you have a bigger space here. You know, turn this that you guys can see it properly. You have a bigger space there to work with, play around with, and you have this. Now we can just set it off angle like that, and then couple roti, just push him up like that. We can either do it like that, or we can just, you know, fold him. Make him look nice. Look at that. So much better. This, you just put this cross here. Yeah. And that's it. What, just lid on. Just let me know what's your table number, and then dinner will be served. Yeah, that's how I do it, you know. You know, you have to cook and have some fun. You know what I mean? Look at that. Can you imagine? Dinner is served. You know, just give me a table number. You know, I'll bring it over. You have a roti, curry chicken, good to go, and some brown stew chicken. And y'all have already here double trouble in this. You know, in here you have curry chicken, brown stew chicken in a roti. You can't call it spring roll, but you know, you can call it in a roti roll. And look at this. Look how lovely that is. So we'll just stick him here. And then we're going to put some, probably, you know, some fresh thyme over this and take a lovely picture. I'm going to give you a close-up shot of this, you know. I hope you guys, you know, thumbs up the live and do, you know, subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, Cavel. Yes, Cavel. Thank you. Caviar, I mean. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate Caviar. Blessing to you, you know. Look at that. Now, look at this. It's a world-class Olympic dish. Now, you tell me I don't deserve some lovely subscription. When you open this, that's a surprise there. I know it's going to surprise you. That's a lovely boneless curry chicken coming at you. Look at that. What's in this? Brown stew chicken, hot and ready, delicious, tasty, irresistible, comforting, fulfilling. Look at that. Thank you very much. See that? Inside here, it's a double in here. What's in this? Brown stew chicken and curry chicken wrapped in a roti. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure having you guys, and I hope you find this video interesting. And if you do find value in this, show your support, hit that subscribe button, and peace be unto you. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's a pleasure having you, ladies and gentlemen.